Hi guys, so for today's reading we are going to be looking at your sacral chakra and how to heal and improve that, which has to do with your motivation, your ambition, your drive, your sexuality, your fertility, your abundance, things like that. So we have 3 piles today. 1, 2, 3. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile that you feel most drawn to. And if you guys enjoy this reading, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a timestamp, a donation, hit that little super thanks button. All that stuff really helps me out so much. And thank you guys so much for everything that you do to help support my channel. And I hope you guys enjoy this reading. Let's get started with pile 1. Pile 1. For you and sacral chakra energy. Let's see what is up with your sacral chakra. We have the swan, we have the cheetah, the 8 of swords, and the ace of pentacles. There may be a few opportunities that are right in front of you that you might be missing out on because you are overthinking them. You may be stuck in a prison of your own mind right now, constantly questioning everything, constantly overthinking everything. This is something that is going on inside of you, and this is not something that is outside of you. When you look in the mirror, you may be seeing a distorted view of yourself. You may not be giving yourself as much credit as you need to start giving yourself for the work that you've already done. Try to handle any of the situations that are going on around you right now with grace, poise, dignity, with calmness and integrity. Pure intentions. Check into your intentions and make sure your intentions are pure when you're interacting in a situation as well. Some of you may be having a hard time committing to others or to things that you want to do as well. You definitely have the motivation, the drive, the ambition. You have this quick, fast pace going on. But you may be just overthinking things too much and really messing up a lot of the opportunities that you have in front of you with self-sabotage. You may not be feeling good enough. You may be feeling ashamed of yourself in some sort of way. You may be feeling like what you want is going to be seen in a bad light by people, and that may be causing you to overthink. Or you may be thinking that you can't have what you want, and you may be in a very strong state of lack on it. So let's see what else we have. Root chakra. Be in the present moment. Feel your connection to the earth and the strength that it brings. Stability is yours. So I did do a root chakra reading last week as well, if you wanted to check that one out. Confidence is definitely something that is really affecting your ability to be able to jump on the opportunities that are right in front of you, because you may not be feeling, once again, you may be having like this imposter syndrome type of feeling going on, where you're feeling like you do not belong here or you are not good enough for whatever it is that you're wanting to do. And the confidence is a big part of why you're having trouble jumping on opportunities. You are a light worker. Use your healing light to raise the vibrations of the collective. Some of you could be doing spiritual work as well, and you could be having an issue with getting paid for that. That definitely happens to a lot of people. There's nothing wrong with expecting to be compensated for your skills. Yes, a lot of it is gifts. But in order to actually use those gifts, you have to work extremely hard to cultivate those gifts and turn them into something. Just like anybody else had to work hard to get where they're at, and they expect to get paid too. So that could be part of it too. You may be feeling very ashamed over accepting payment for whatever it is that you are choosing to do. Move forward with purpose. Strive for success in the most important of ways. Self-love. So, loving yourself, seeing yourself in a higher light is going to help you. Through Heaven's Eyes from the Prince of Egypt soundtrack is a great song, and it's going to remind you that nobody is better than anyone else on this earth, and you are just as good as anyone else on this earth. You play an important part, and you have an important role. Let's see what else we got. Interpersonal effectiveness, getting interpersonal objectives met, maintaining relationships, and increasing your self-respect in your interactions with others. So, there is definitely a need here to have more confidence when you're dealing with people and to set better boundaries when you're dealing with people. To respect yourself as much as you respect other people. And putting your foot down when you need to in certain situations. Feeling like you are worthy of situations where people respect you and treat you right is going to be a big part of healing your sacral chakra too. There could be a lot of inner child healing that needs to be done. Your inner child is going to feel so much more safe and comfortable expressing itself and letting itself out if it feels like it can trust you to keep it safe. Sometimes it's hard to see or deal with the truth. If others didn't believe you, it could be because they can't handle the reality, and that's not your problem. You know what's true. So there could also be a lot of situations in your life. There could have actually, for a small amount of you, you could have went through sexual abuse in some sort of way as well. Or just some sort of something that happened, and everybody may have put the blame on you. You could have been scapegoated. And people may not have believed you about what was happening or what was going on. And you may be in this state of feeling like you need to defend yourself, or just feeling like you're going to throw in the towel and walk away. And really, you need to stop feeling like there's something that you have to prove to everyone you come into contact with. You don't need to prove anything to them. Who you need to prove it to is yourself. So focus on you and what you have going on inside instead of what everyone else may be thinking, feeling, or doing in their lives. Because who you are is different than who they are. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, make sure that you let me know how it resonated in the comments below, what you're going through, things like that. Share your story, because your story helps others to feel like they aren't alone, and it also helps you to heal and others to heal. And thank you once again to everybody who has been supporting this channel in whatever way you do. Liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, leaving timestamps and donations. All those things help me out so much, you guys. So thank you for that. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 2. For you guys, let's see what needs healing in your sacral chakra. Throw some energy healing your way. Let's see. We got the world. We got the sun. We have the crow. And we have the turtle. Patience. Patience, my dear. Patience. No. So, you may be on a journey right now that is taking a lot of time. And you may be feeling like you're running out of time, or you may be feeling like you're moving too slowly, or things just are not going as you want them to. And patience is a virtue. Sometimes you have to show a lot of patience. Sometimes things take dedication, willpower, determination, patience to get there. Seeing the truth. I feel like a lot of you are waiting for the proof to be uncovered about certain things that you have known were coming for a while. Regardless of whether or not proof is there, continue to work on what you're doing. There's some sort of cycle in your life that you need to let go of, or end, or close out in some sort of way so that you can have a new beginning. And you know the truth of what this is inside of you. You also really need to be more confident in your ability to be able to spread this beautiful light that you have inside of you to everyone around you. If you look at this, it's kind of like right here, she's spreading this light and it doesn't look like anything's happening. I mean, there's a little bit of it spreading out to others. But over here, everything is lit up. Everything is beautiful. Everything is amazing. What you put out there, you get back. So when you continue to spread this beauty, this light, this love, this joy, this happiness, this awareness, this truth and authenticity, that comes back to you as well. The people around you either start to shift and change and vibrate higher, or start to fall away, or start to be moved away from by you. And then that new energy that comes in is vibrating on the same level. Trust in your intelligence as well. There may be a lot of mysteries going on around you, but these mysteries will be solved. Embrace the blessings life is bringing. Let go of a lack mentality. And some of you might want to watch pile 1 too. So there's a lot of blessings coming your way. In order for these blessings to come in order for you to be able to enjoy life and everything going on in it, you need to let go of the lack mentality. When you look around you at everything around you, are you seeing all this darkness and despair and the world's going to hell in a handbasket and all that kind of bullshit? Or are you looking at the goodness and the beauty and the love and the light in everything and everyone around you, including yourself? Follow your intuition. Quiet your mind so you can see its guiding light. When your mind is overworking, and once again, some of you may want to check out pile 1, which, mind is overworking. You're not listening to your intuition, you're listening to fear, anxiety, hurt, anger, whatever the case may be. It's not intuition. The only time you're listening to your intuition is when you're in a calm, peaceful, grounded state. What comes to you in those moments, even when it's bad things, is a lot more real than anything that's coming to you in a moment of fear. Throat chakra. Be confident, assertive, and unafraid of expressing your truth to the world. Communicate from a place of love, empathy, and healthy boundaries. So, learning how to speak up is going to help you as well. You may be worried about hurting others, or you may be worried about hurting yourself, or you may be worried that if you express how you feel about certain situations, people are just going to walk away. And you know what? Sometimes that does happen. It really does. But that doesn't mean you deserve that. Sometimes rejection is the greatest form of protection. Sometimes when one door closes, another can open. And if you decide to close the door on disrespect and open the door to respect, then you're going to be living a much better life. So let's see what else we got. Realize we are all doing the best that we can with the tools we have, and this will help you to leave behind the pain that was caused and help you to forgive yourself and others. Forgiveness brings peace. Distress tolerance. Getting through a tough situation without making things worse. Accept reality as it is. The sky is not falling. It's just life. People who took your power blamed you, but you don't have to accept that distorted reality. People who abuse always blame the survivor to shift focus. So once again, some of you really may want to go watch pile 1, especially if you dealt with some sort of abuse, and especially if it was some sort of sexual abuse. I will also be doing a throat chakra one sometime over the next couple weeks as well, and have in the past if you wanted to look at those ones. So right now, learning how to be okay with the ups and downs of life. Learning how to keep your peace even when everything is falling apart around you. It is very hard to do, and I get that, because you know what? The sky is falling is my mom. And it was me for a while. But the sky is no longer falling on my life all the time. The sky is just here. And yeah, sometimes it drizzles, but I'm okay with that. It didn't used to be. And you could be to this level too. You really need to, when something happens, ground yourself. Say you're having this day, and from start to finish, everything is just going wrong, and everything is just going wrong, and everything is just going wrong. Stop and take a deep breath. Look at the things that are going right. And also ask yourself why. Maybe there was a reason that you were redirected today. Surrender and allow things to be the way that they are, and be okay with things being the way that they are. Realize you're handling everything the best that you can with the tools that you have, and if you want to increase those tools, you can increase them at any time. Also, make sure that you look at also other people in your life did the best that they could with the tools they had at their disposal. And back 20, 30 years ago, Our parents didn't have the tools that we have at our disposal. Right now, we can get online and we can look up anything we want to psychology-wise. We can look up anything we want to with any kind of mental illness or anything wrong with our health or anything like that. And we can put in the work to create changes in our lives. And that wasn't always an option. It wasn't always available to people. Used to be only people with money had that option. And also, a lot of people learned how to lie and put the blame on others because a lot of people back in the day were fucking severely punished for any kind of infraction. Fucking beat within an inch of their life sometimes for the smallest little infraction. And yes, there's still some of that today, but it's not nearly as bad as it used to be. And when people go through that, they have a tendency to lie about everything because they don't want anything to ever be their fault at all. Because if it is, something bad is going to happen, whether that be people are going to scream at them, people are going to hate them, people are going to give them the silent treatment, people are going to beat them, whatever the case may be. That's what a lot of people do. But either way, you don't have to believe whatever these people are saying. And you don't have to worry about the people who do either. All you need to worry about is you and the truth that you know is there inside of yourself. So that is what I have for this pile. And I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, make sure that you let me know whether or not it resonated and what you might be going through in the comments below. Sharing your story helps you to heal and helps others to heal. And I always love hearing your guys' stories as well. And I also want to say thank you to anybody who has been supporting this channel in whatever ways you do. Liking, sharing, subscribing, donating, leaving timestamps, or hitting the little super thanks button. Doing any of that stuff on my other channel as well. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for all that you do. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 3. So, for you guys, let's see what's going on with your sacral chakra. We have the Fool. We have the Ten of Cups. We have the Bat. And we have the Elephant. There is definitely something that you're wanting to jump in and take a leap of faith on right here. Something that brings you a lot of emotional fulfillment. Something that brings you a lot of joy, a lot of happiness, a lot of beauty into your life. And you may be having a hard time trusting your wings to catch you if you decide to jump off that branch and take that leap of faith. Know that Spirit has your back. Know that you are safe in expressing yourself. My advice is that if you feel something, you should say it. Macy Gray, I can't think of the name of the song right now. You need to start expressing how you feel. You have a lot of passion, but you're also very stable in this passion. Past wisdom is also going to help you in the situations that you are jumping into at this moment. Spreading love, light, happiness, and joy could also be something that you are having a problem with. You may have spread a lot of that and not had so much of it come back to you in past times. There may also be a lot of thoughts or ideas that are coming to you at this time. There may be a very strong telepathic connection going on between you and someone as well. You could be having a hard time forgetting some things or letting go of some things or just surrendering, forgiving, things like that. Feel that you have everything that you need within yourself and trust in the universe to provide the rest. Root chakra could definitely be something as well. But yeah, this is that leap of faith. Feel that you have everything that you need inside of yourself and trust the universe to provide the rest. What you want wants you. Raise your vibration so you know this is true. Yeah, you could definitely be questioning whether or not this connection's real, whether or not the love you feel around you is real, whether or not you can jump into something and be safe. And you know what? It doesn't even honestly matter if it is real. The jump is the most important part. Because if you jump and it isn't, and then you jump again and it isn't, you get much better at jumping and you get much better at being okay with that. And it really gives you the ability to feel confident that even if things don't work out the way that you wanted them to, you can still handle things. And also, it's time to raise your vibration. Music is really going to help with this a lot as well. Good as Hell's the first song that's coming to my mind by Lizzo. You can leave at any time if you feel like respect is no longer, or love is no longer being served at the table. Knowing this is going to help you to feel more comfortable as well. Co-create your destiny. Ask and have faith, but put in the work too. So, there's steady work and solid effort that needs to be put in. And because you're questioning yourself, you may be having some issues. Some of you could be having some issues in the bedroom as well. You may be having issues with surrounding your sexuality, or surrounding what you're doing with people, or surrounding, things like that. Asking and having faith is part of it, but putting in the work is also part of it. And if you're not putting in the work to remove the masks and remove the layers and show your true self and express yourself freely, then you're creating a blockage and you're creating a distance and you're building walls in between you and the people that you love. So let's see what else we have here. You are everything that was not given to you. You are love, light, and wisdom. Pulling yourself out of the darkness is no easy task. Be proud of your progress. So you've been working really hard to be able to heal, to be able to grow, to be able to expand your consciousness, to be able to really hold on. Dead and gone, dead and gone. Been traveling on this road too long, trying to get myself back home, but the old me's dead and gone, dead and gone. You're never going to get back to the old you, but you are going to be able to open your heart again and love the way that you are intended to. The old you is gone, and that's okay. And you can love the old you, even if the old you was not acting in ways that were for your best good or highest good. Or even if the old you was really closed off because of the hurt and the pain. Maybe even hurt others because of that hurt and pain. You're now starting to pull yourself out of it, and you're really doing a very good job. So it's time to be proud of your progress, to congratulate yourself, to celebrate yourself, even if no one else is. When those voices in your head tell you lies, remember the truth that you hold within. Rewire your thoughts. So a lot of what you're going through right now is you may have a very mean inner voice and inner critic that is constantly berating you, criticizing you, tearing you down, telling you that you're not worth it, telling you that nobody could ever love you, telling you that you don't belong here, whatever the case may be. It's time to, every time you start having that thought come up, like, oh, I'm so stupid. No, you're not. You might have made a mistake, but everybody makes mistakes. Anybody could have done that, and it's okay. You're not stupid. That doesn't make you stupid. When you have thoughts like that come up, oh, I'm so ugly. No. Oh, I'm so beautiful. When you tell yourself you're ugly, look in the mirror and find something that is beautiful about you and focus on it and tell yourself how amazing it is. This will help to change that voice in your head that could have been created by emotional, mental, verbal abuse as a child for a lot of you, or even in a relationship at some point. And also remembering that those people who said those things to you, it's because they were feeling that way about themselves too, and they projected it out onto you. So that's also why you're working to heal yourself, is so you're not doing those same things to other people because of your hurt and pain. So that's what I have for this pile. And if you guys resonated with this, let me know in the comments. Share your story. It helps you to heal and others to heal. And I always love hearing your guys' stories as well. And I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. Thank you to anybody who has been supporting my channel in whatever ways you have, through liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, leaving timestamps, donations, hitting the super thanks button, checking out my other channel and doing the same thing. You guys are so amazing. Thank you so much for that. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys.